Hello there chat and welcome to an extra special gig vlog because I am right now down in the heart of Oxfordshire at the legendary Truck Festival and I've got press baby. I'm taking on TPTV. It is my sole purpose in this life to finally break their complete monopoly of the festival vlogging circuit. Unfortunately it's not going well. I missed my train this morning and I've already missed 2 bands that I was supposed to be vlogging, but we're going to persist. As with Live at Leeds, the vlog that I did last year, we're going to be playing Festival Bingo. I've got a series of challenges that I'm going to try and fulfill, including joining a mosh pit, stealing something from a band's rider, getting on stage with a band, even getting a band to help pitch up my tent, which I really need help with because I'm absolutely useless and impractical. While we're here, we've just arrived a little bit on the logistics. Travelling to Truck Festival, very nice. Train from Birmingham this morning, shuttle bus from Didcot Parkway. It was pretty good. Bit bumpy when we got to the festival site, but you know, we were in the middle of a muddy field, so that's what you expect. And yeah, gonna see if we can bump into any bands that we know. I was actually back here in 2018 with Ivory Wave. There's an iconic photo of me and some Midlands bands on the roof of their truck at Truck Fest. So yeah, beautiful sight. And High Sienna Interview coming up. I came in through that entrance and I was told, like, you've got to walk back around to press the rotation. So I have lost some key time here. Hi Sienna, if you're watching, Poppy, I'm very sorry I missed your set. And I'm even more sorry I might be late for the interview. But I'm gonna ask her about her dog and we're gonna play I Spy together, so it'll be fine. That is one of my big challenges, play I Spy with a band. And when I interviewed Hi Sienna on Discord for stream, I lost a game of I Spy to Poppy, so revenge is on the cards, guys. I was wondering how long before I bump into some people we know. The Walsall's finest with a shit Villa shirt on.
Come on, Villa.
Mikey O'Brien from the Assist. Guys, you missed the Senna Cup. How does it feel to not be holding my football tournament? You don't have the trophy.
It's one of the things when you've won it, you've won it.
Someone's taken it off you though. The 2022. It was Paradise 6, Paradise Circus. Twin 96.
Ask them if they fancy a knock. So, call them out now, Paradise, let's go.
I think they're scared of you. I don't think they're as hard as you.
Star City goals, mate, we'll have a go.
Yeah, we'll have it going. You're on tomorrow, right?
7 o'clock.
Tonight. There you go. Well, I'll catch you later then. I'm doing like bingo, so I'm have a few competitions that I want to try and, you know, little cards to fill in with bands. I want to get like on stage playing tambourine with the band. Can I gate crash your set and play tambourine?
Yeah, we'll get straight on this.
I don't think they have that at Reading. It just feels way more. It feels way more chilled out here than Reading. Just people are calmer. No one's going rabid yet. I'm in too much of a rush to take a photo, so I'll just film the set times of everyone and it totally won't be so blurry that no one can make it out, okay? They saw the hat, they saw the McLaren hat, and we've got Formula 1 fans. You guys are the first people to recognise it. What are your names?
Yeah!
I'm SpongeBob.
SpongeBob and...
I'm Patrick, of
course. Who's your favourite F1 driver? Well, your dad works for Williams, right? So
Charles Leclerc.
Charles Leclerc. Nicholas Latifi, what a guy.
I love him.
Go TV.
Go TV, the backs.
My dad a lot of work.
Alonso, El Plan. No.
It's good experience.
Yeah.
Anyway, right. Well, have a good one. Up fucking Lando Norris. Hi Sienna here. And I missed your set. I'm so sorry, but how was it? Did you have like crowd surfing flares, mosh pits over the main stage?
You have to shut the whole stage down. It was just chaos.
Yeah, just Liam Gallagher diva it. There you go. We can do it here. Where are those? That's the most important question. Is that for me? Already. I mean, I'm playing Festival Bingo, and one of my things that I need to tick in is like steal something from a band's rider. Does that count? I mean, you can't.
That counts.
Already. It's the copper sets. Alright, mate. How you doing? You good? Great crash the interview.
Sorry, I don't want to do it. I didn't mean to do it.
Do it. Get in right now. Get in.
Do that.
I just want to create the carnage. I think it's also safe now, music journalism. Who do you want to beef? Do you want to beef another band? Cause some drama?
No way. Are you joking? We're literally here, and if we were about to tip over and we could say one thing, he can get 5 seconds.
Would you say get yourself cancelled in 5 seconds? What would you say?
You can't. If you have an opinion, he says he hates indie music and we're at an indie festival. So
I hate indie music. It's also bland now, isn't it? Like I just think that everything since 2010.
Yeah.
Most of the headliners are like pre-2010 though. So you know, like Wombats.
that works. You've got the legacy there.
Yeah, I'm more into the legacy indie. I think landfill indie took over from that. Not firing shots at anyone in particular. I like
If you were.
I like Declan McKenna. I think he's brilliant. Okay. He's one of the new artists that.
He's an arty guy.
He's like David Bowie meets indie. I think we're in an era in the 2020s where I'm way more excited. Like Lovejoy, if you've heard of them, and Inhaler.
I love Lovejoy.
Love Lovejoy. Amazing fan base. So they're the good bands. I won't say who I think are the shit ones. I'll whisper in your ear. Yeah, they're fucking awful, aren't they? Yeah.
No, I love them.
You can swear.
He's lying. He's lying.
We're not on radio anymore. It's all YouTube and Twitch. Anyway, how was the set? Sorry I missed it. Main stage, that's mad.
I know. It's just bonkers. Like it's just. I think we're all a bit spaced out. Like our adrenaline before it was like through the roof, and now it's just like, oh my god, we all just want to go and sit quietly somewhere. But
you have the euphoria of like looking out at the sea of faces, and then you're just like trying to reflect on that energy.
Yeah. It was amazing. Like it was quiet sort of as we came onto the stage. Like everyone was kind of sat down chilling, and then by the end there was like so many people. I rang my mum after it, obviously. She's like, how many people were there? And I honestly don't know. Like a couple of hundred.
Were you counting them?
I did count them. Yeah, there was about I'd say about 500 or more.
500,000. Done any more DIY since we last spoke? Because I know your proudest achievement was the TV unit.
Stand. Yeah.
Have you seen this?
I've not seen the TV stand. Oh, have I?
I put a tent up all on my own. Oh, this is a great story.
Go for it.
So we turned up this weekend. I bought a brand new tent, 20 quidder, put it up, slept in it last night. It's a red tent. I woke up in the morning and I was like, why is the ceiling of my tent blue when the rest of my tent is red? Turns out I hadn't put the roof of my tent on and I was just staring at the sky.
Well, you were going to say you'd slept in the wrong tent, but
No.
How did you manage to not notice that you're...
No fucking idea. And people kept walking past me and just looking in the tent this morning.
Hitting the main stage at a festival as an unsigned band as well. Like, how does that happen? Because I'm sure a lot of people would be looking at that like, oh, how do I do that for my band?
No idea. I think we just mugged them off.
We were on the shortlist for the voting thing, so
I don't know if we got voted or what. I'm not sure, but I didn't think we'd be on the main stage, even with us being voted to play. It was just we just looked at the poster one day and was like, oh shit, like we're actually quite high up and we're on it. Like there we go. And I wish I had tips, but basically wing it and see where you get.
The lineup just fell that way, so there you go. There's your advice. Just wing it. Debut EP is out this summer. It's crazy you guys haven't had an EP out so far because it feels like you've built quite a good following, but I bet you're excited about that.
We are. It's really hard because like a lot of money goes into every single thing that we do, obviously. So it's like having the money to give it a good enough launch and a good enough platform to take it off. So we've delayed it a little bit and it's just been really hard because we've written songs in between that were like, that would fit better on that, or like that's a better single or something like that. So we are really excited. It will be amazing, but we just want to make sure it's exactly how we want to release it.
Can you give us any spoilers on the EP? Any shocks, surprise covers or anything?
Well, if you saw the set, you would have seen.
Blame my sleep pattern.
We played "Gimme Gimme Gimme" by ABBA. That was.
Is that on the EP?
It could be.
Your dog, Cooper, he's got his own gram. Do you guys do pet merch yet? Is that on the pipeline?
Yes, 100%. Cooper's gonna.
On the horizon.
Yeah, I want like little booties. No, I want like out there merch, like,
Yeah.
like some butterfly wings that you can attach to your dog.
A bee costume. That'd be very manky of you.
Exactly, I love it, and they could just.
Canister. Might be animal cruelty, but yeah, we'll gloss over that. I wanted to wrap the interview up by playing a little game of I Spy, because when we were on stream together, we did I Spy. What was it like? I think you beat me 2-1 or something, so we need a rematch. Awesome. It is in the vicinity. I need a left field I Spy option. And it's got to be in front of us. I'll take a video of our view on my camera. Okay. I am inspired. It's like the metallic wall of dressing room 9. We're actually facing May Muller's dressing room of Eurovision.
Ours. We got kicked out.
Really?
It was ours and we got kicked out.
May Muller cancelled.
She's Eurovision queen,
yeah.
so come on. Can't argue.
I reckon High Sienna would write a better Eurovision anthem than her anyway. So.
Ooh,
That's
we
who,
said it ourselves.
that's who we're going to beef with.
Oh,
May Muller.
right now.
Anyway.
She turns up.
Okay, I Spy with my little eye, something beginning with T.
10.
No,
TP.
no.
Oh, this is hard. Tight rope.
No. I feel like obliged to tell you guys that it's like maybe another word for something like that. Yeah, tarpaulin. I thought you were gonna be angry if I didn't. All right. Okay. So you got that quick. What's your one then? You've had L. Lou.
Nope.
Light.
Nope.
Lamp.
Nope. I fucking love this game. I play it with them that gets.
You're actually competitive. Is she a bad I Spy player?
She's takes it too far. If I'm being honest.
You're an I Spy tyrant, Poppy from High Sienna.
Love a t-shirt with that on.
I'll get you one printed.
Incredible. We can work that out.
L. There's literally nothing here that begins with L.
I'm gonna be embarrassed.
What, lanyard?
Nope. Have you got it?
No, what is it?
Do you want me
I give up.
leaf?
That's not a leaf. That's
leaf.
not a leaf. It's a plant. That's oh my god, without a leaf.
And it's a weed.
Oh my god. One of my Truck Festival bingo cards was to try and get a pick from a band. You have. Are you guitarist or bassist?
I'm a bassist.
You're the bassist, so I've got a bass pick. What I'm gonna do, that pick do be kind of.
With 2 C's in it.
So what happens if I try and play a guitar with this? Does the universe explode?
Yeah, dump truck out.
But what's his name? That comedian Lee Brodkin who got out at main stage at Glastonbury for Kanye's set, and he was saying you just walk out and you tell everyone who's in your way like I need to be on stage right now, and they get out your way. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Is crash main stage.
We'll do it now.
Don't you? Oh, that's actually the. I guess so. Like, are you allowed to? Hey, shout out security. They do this. They do the good job every time. So there you have it, chat. Oh, the most hidden session. I don't know who that is. It's a lot smaller than I remember. We're doing pretty good on festival bingo. I mean, technically, I don't know if I've stolen that from a rider, but technically we've done that. We've done I Spy. We're ticking off a lot of squares. This is cool because from the backdrop that looks like Modern Love, who I have interviewed. But I thought that was this feeling then, and I don't know if Modern Love are on that stage.
It's just the best night I've ever had. You know that living through this kid takes time. You know it's sharing your test, don't mind it's night. I guess we'll see where this goes.
How are you? Good afternoon. If you've only just got here, welcome to Truck Festival. My name's Kennedy. Welcome to the This Feeling stage. We've got a lot of This Feeling family in the house. People who've graduated from this stage to bigger stages. People like Spangle right here. Together and give a massive, massive welcome live for This Feeling at Truck 23. It is Megan Wyn!
Live at Leeds, Swim Deep gave me something from Air Rider, so that, you know, the assist.
Sing
one better. And I'm playing tambourine later, yeah? Obviously. This feeling family. This feeling just always treat me so right. We love it here. Best community, great new promoter for young bands. Shout out this feeling. We've got, are you not allowed to be vlogged with the can?
I can.
Louise Schofield doesn't drink, it should be known. You've got the facts. Hi Louise Schofield, it's the legend herself.
Hello!
How are you enjoying Truck Festival so far?
Really good. Truck Festival, I'm not even just saying it because I'm here, it's one of my favourite festivals.
Yeah.
Every level. It's so good, it's so good.
And that's not just because she's DJing, it's just straight facts.
I don't.
Second vlog appearance technically, I need to edit the first, but
There you go.
season 5, so I'll get it
I'm
out.
always on the vlog, do you know what I mean?
Who are you most looking forward to seeing, Louise?
Oh, well I told you somebody's child and he was banging.
Yes.
So good. I'm looking forward to seeing Two Dots in Rock Club tonight, that's going to be good. On Friday, he's on a Sunday. The Lathams playing Sunday.
Lathams, we love the Lathams. Have you-
And so was Steve.
Have you brought your bathtub for them?
I haven't.
Was it at home?
It's back in Manchester. Just me today.
That's okay, we can bring it the next time.
My
But we
bags.
love you. Everyone follow Louise. Megan Wyn, after a quality set on the This Feeling stage, how's it going? That was probably, I was saying to you on a walk down, like, I think the biggest crowd we'll see join at the This Feeling tent this weekend.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for watching.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
Was that early?
Yes, you were. I did
Sound
right
check.
at the front.
Yeah. The Welsh flag was that, did you put the Welsh flag there?
I
That is,
did. I actually forgot it, and I came down yesterday, and then the rest of my crew were coming down today, and I was like, no one forgot the Welsh flag. So they brought like 5. I was like, thanks. But yeah, I loved it. It was one of my favourite festival sets, I think.
I think straight away what's amazing that stands out about you is like in the crowd there's so many bands. I'm like spangled at the side starting the Megan Wyn chant. I think Velvet Hands are there as well. So is this feeling like the way you made all these connections? You seem to know a lot of artists.
Yeah, well, I mean, being a musician, like, it can be quite scary when you're starting out, and, you know, because we played, like, so many festivals and gigs together, we've just made really good friends, and, yeah, this feeling have brought us together, and it's, you know, it's lovely to see them in the crowd, 'cause I think they're amazing musicians.
Approve of the Megan Wyn chant. I found it really hard to keep up with. It's quite a complicated one.
It's quite a tongue twister, but it's always really heartwarming, and, yeah.
Megan Wyn. Megan.
It's actually Spangled that started that.
Spangled coined it.
Excellent.
That is one thing I have to like take up with you that confuses me about you. So you're born in Wales, born in Anglesey, grew up there, live in Manchester, but you support Everton somehow.
Yeah. Well, my dad's an Everton fan, massive Everton fan.
It's in the family.
Yeah, I literally had no choice, but I love Everton, even if we are absolutely awful sometimes.
I'm a Birmingham City fan, so I have no room to judge anyone on right colour though.
It's a hard life, but you know, you gotta support them.
That kit shoot was amazing though. Like you with Spin, that must have been so cool.
It was surreal, really. So like, I've literally always had like every kit and every away kit growing up. Like my dad would always buy me them. So when I got asked to do it, I was literally, I'm pretty sure I cried. I was like, oh my god, like, it's so mad that my music got me there. And yeah, it was a really proud moment. And then
Have you met any of the players as well?
I met Sean Dyche, not on the shoot, but I've met him before and he was lovely. I've not met the others though.
He could collab with you, do like in his husky voice, like an intro to an album.
Apparently he loves music, so I mean, he can, you know, do like a little Bez moment for me sometime if he wants.
Do you know which Everton legend is like my favourite who loves music as well? Leighton Baines.
Yes, yes.
He had a music blog on the Everton website, and his mates are like Miles Kane and Alex Turner.
Yeah, it's mad, like, but it's great because like music and football go so hand in hand together, and it's great that, you know, but also they could have like, Everton could have easily gone and chosen like bigger bands, but they decided to support, you know, smaller up and coming bands like myself, and yeah, that respect for that. Great.
In terms of being Welsh in England, I feel like that always comes with a great amount of pride. Do you feel like a proud Welsh girl, and do you miss living there? Like now you're in Manchester.
I'll always be a proud Welsh girl. Always. It's one of. I mean, all my English friends say it's my personality trait. Everyone that meets me, they always go, "She's a Welsh girl." My new single, "You Don't Get It," is actually about moving away from Anglesey and not being able to settle there, but then realizing that it's like, you know, go for my career and, you know, you need to move places and explore new things to grow as a person.
Is there much of a music scene in Anglesey? Like, have you had many chances to play in pubs there?
Not really. It's kind of one of the reasons I moved to Manchester. So, I write a lot and I'm inspired by, like, being involved in the scene that I'm in, kind of thing. There's loads of opera stuff and I'm trained in opera, so I did all that.
You're trained in opera?
Yeah, I'm qualified.
Have you ever performed on stage in an opera?
Yeah.
I saw Don Giovanni a few months ago, which is really cool.
How was that?
It was wonderful. It was like, I missed the one where the same venue I saw it at, Just Stop Oil, sabotaged the performance, and I missed that by a few months. But yeah, it was really cool. I think they had like pyrotechnics at the end when he gets dragged down to hell. So
I don't know. I tend to listen to opera more than watch it. I've not been to an opera show in years. I went to one in Rome in 2016, I think. That was amazing. I didn't understand any of it. It was all in Italian.
Italian, isn't it?
Yeah, but it was amazing.
There was subtitles at the one that I saw, luckily.
So,
I didn't have it on the screen.
Me?
Yeah, maybe you were not looking in the right, but it was in Italy.
Yeah, no, it was great.
I grew up on Classic FM, so it's always going to have a soft spot for me, yeah. Do you have like a favourite pianist or a favourite composer?
I'm really liking Carter Burwell at the moment. Like a pianist. He did all the Twilight soundtracks.
Big Twilight girl.
Amazing.
Team Edward or Team Jacob?
Edward every day.
Yes, definitely Team. Because people say Jacob, I'm like, what are you?
No, vampires, 100%. And Robert Pattinson.
I would love to learn some Welsh phrases off you.
What?
In the interview. What can you teach me? And what's a good Welsh phrase?
What do you want to know?
How do you say, where is the train station in Wales? In Welsh.
Lle mae'r stasiwn tren?
Okay, can you break that down phonetically for me?
Okay.
Where?
Mae'r stasiwn
Station.
tren.
Tren.
There you go.
Lle station tren.
Not too bad.
I think it's like I can't roll my R's, and some of the sounds in Welsh are.
I mean, we've got like a slightly different alphabet, so yeah, you don't really say them in English. So
I know from holiday in Wales, a raff means slow, and diolch, how do you say it?
Yeah.
Diolch is thank you. So diolch, Megan.
Fantastic album, Council Pop last year. They've got another one ready to go. I had a sneak peek, it sounds fantastic. I had a great chat with them yesterday about the history of the Birmingham music scene. They know their stuff. I have been schooled, it was very exciting, and their commitment to music is extraordinary, so I stayed here last night until the end of the This Feeling DJs, which was absolutely incredible, and they were here, crowd surfing to the end, and maybe you could join them again tonight as we do it all one more time. But right now, I want you to give them a great, great welcome. Please put your hands together live for This Feeling at Truck Festival 2023, all the way from Birmingham. It is the Assist!
Desperation to ignore discrimination, subject to such abuse and still make stand. Oh! Truck Festival. Should we go again? Yeah. 2, 3, we rock.
Fucking Circa.
Come on, you Senna!
Come on, up the fucking assist. That's me. What did you think of that set, Ryan?
I had a great time, man.
Unbelievable.
Drug festival, it's where it's at, mate. UK festivals, nothing compares, man.
This feeling, they fucking know. The Assist Ultras in the crowd. Next level energy. It's a devastating time, guys. I'm on low battery and it's just the end of day one, the evening, not even the end of day one now. So I may have to resort to my phone and the quality of this vlog may die, but we will work through, we will do what we can. It's just got fans. Gonna crash the vaccine set. Proper indie. I could almost see the vaccines, honestly.
Hello, truck. How you doing?
Backstage at Truck Festival. How's it going, guys? You all good?
We are very happy to be here. Very nice to see you, Tim.
Always lovely to see you. Your schedule over the next few days is crazy, right? You're going to Cornwall tomorrow for Leopalooza, and then back here tomorrow to perform again after performing tonight. So, how are you feeling about this? Like,
We've got a late one tonight. We're on 11:30 tonight, and then an early start tomorrow to drive to Cornwall. But no, it's great. It's going to be fun.
What's the normal bedtime in Low Island? Are you guys kind of night animals or a little?
It really depends who you're talking to in the band. I'm an early bird, except for tonight. Jamie's
an early bird when required. Sometimes some exceptions.
bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
When necessary. When necessary. I was saying to Carlos when I interviewed him before, I always think we're listening to your music, it makes me feel, oh man, we're about to. This is amazing. Are you getting the bin? The bin is being taken. No worries. That's amazing. Oh, it's empty. That's a classic Truck Festival moment. Oh man, that's incredible. You have to get it on camera to believe it sometimes. Hang on. No, but full on BTS vlog. Full on BTS. Hang on. Okay. But I think like your guys' music actually. There's a band called Wild Beasts who I adore. And they ended their career sadly, but I listen to a lot of Low Island. It feels like an extension past Boy King?
Wild Beasts here when I was at Truck when I was 16 years old.
You guys are all fans.
Oh yeah, we used to be obsessed with Wild Beasts. You saw them sporting.
I saw them supporting Maximo Park in like 2006 at the Kentish Town Forum. No one had heard of them, and it was great. And the whole audience looked absolutely horrified. They're like, "What is this?" It was great.
Singing in falsetto with incredible language about orgies and sex and things like that. That's the way to go.
Yeah, it was great. And yeah, we were big fans.
You know that Wild Beast was supported by Alt J at one point in the past.
Yes, yeah. I think a friend of ours saw one of those shows at the time. Yeah. Man.
When I was interviewing Carlos, I asked him, because Life in Miniatures Deluxe Edition is out, I said to him, what is the last deluxe album you bought? And I actually correctly guessed it was a Radiohead album. So I can ask the same question to the rest of you guys. Do you remember what the last deluxe album you bought was? Any band?
Yeah, I think it was Nina Simone, the Montreux years, live at the Montreux Jazz, I think. I don't know if it's deluxe, but it feels deluxe.
I'll take that as deluxe. I mean, I'm a massive fan of Muse, and obviously Feeling Good from Nina Simone. They owe that to her. So that's a pretty strong one. Can you beat Nina Simone?
I probably can't beat Nina Simone, but I think the last one I got was the new Teed records, which came out last year, which is great. So if you haven't listened to that, listen to that fucking record. It's fucking great.
I was reading in an interview before that you said that you claim the first album you ever bought or owned was Ziggy Stardust, but it's actually Sum 41.
I think that's right. I think that's right because I had it wasn't even as cool as Ziggy Stardust. It was the greatest hits of David Bowie, and I think I just borrowed it from my mum. The first one I bought was a Sum 41 single, and I think it was Fat Lip. Yeah.
I owned the greatest hits of Radiohead, and I think everyone in that fandom told me that's sacrilege, and you have to listen to Radiohead albums in order. But I have that beat though. The first album I ever owned was Crazy Frog's Crazy Hits.
Oh, that's.
There are some deep cuts on that album. The Crazy Frog dub of Popcorn. And,
there are some deep cuts on that.
It's not just Axel F. It's not just Axel F. You know, that's the one that all the people. That, yeah. You guys recorded your album in France, right? So, what was that experience like recording abroad? Because I always think it probably creates a different atmosphere to a project when you're almost like taking yourself out of your natural space.
Yeah, it's very remote. So like. We didn't really see anyone else for a month or something, just the four of us. So it gets quite intense, but it's really good for focus. It's very good for Jamie's French, because he's learning French, although he didn't actually have anyone to practice French with. Apart from one person who...
700-day streak on Duolingo.
You know, I just hit my one... I am on a 100 streak right now on Duolingo for Portuguese, and I think it might expire today unless I do my lesson. We could do that. Me and Low Island do a Portuguese lesson together. That would be a band interview first. 400, did you say?
700.
700. How much can you actually speak?
Very, very little, confidently.
Ahead of me at my future on Duolingo, and I'm not feeling confident. I thought I was supposed to learn how to fluently speak it in like 30 days.
Turns out if you spend a lot of time on Duolingo, you get really good at Duolingo.
The phrases you learn in Duolingo are so specific. Like, I think the pineapples are yours. A one that it gave me, and I'm like, why am I ever going to need to say this phrase in French? Manners. How do you say it in French? Parlez-vous français?
I don't back myself at all. Everything in here just stops, you know.
Ça va?
So yeah, et toi?
That's all you need. Parlez-vous anglais? That's what you need. I wanted to end the interview by asking specifically Carlos for some style tips, because I feel like when I saw you at the Heron Hounds, I feel like you've got a very good frontman kind of energy going on. The leather jacket, I believe, was on then. I always am looking to kind of, upgrade my fashion sense. Thank you. Alison Hammond is, a big inspiration. Alison Hammond, she's a famous Brummie. This morning?
Yeah, she's a host on
I know.
She's never seen television.
You don't watch television?
Don't watch TV. That's my first style tip.
That's your style. So, do you have any hand-me-downs I can borrow, or any style advice for me?
The best style advice I got was from my girlfriend actually, who said, embrace your body. I used to hate my arms, but now I wear sleeveless things. So there you go, that's my style. Just the jacket over there. That's because it's cold.
Invest. That is the Low Island mantra. Thanks so much, guys, and can't wait to see you. Cheers. I have used my first Portaloo of the festival. The excitement is non-stop. Camping with these clowns, the Assist. I'm pretty sure they've said these are their tents. They might not be. They've never pranked me. I don't think I've ever put a tent up myself before, so I hope this is easy. There's a disaster waiting to happen here, which is that me and I think Ryan from the Assist have literally got the same tent. You see Pro Action. So he's going to walk into my tent really drunk at 2 AM by mistake, isn't he? That'll do. I don't need to pin it down. It's fine the way it is. It's just different. Top job. Where's he going? The Assist Skill School. Good morning from my luxury tent. You may remember from the Sienna Interview, Poppy talking about a tent not having a roof. It does have a roof, it's just a bit see-through. So I do get kind of what she meant. But as far as I can tell, water can't get through. I think today I might focus on the bingo card, trying to go to every stage at this festival and go see the Lionesses who are actually playing right now. Putting it on 2 of the tents. I think that's my roof. With a little cover you're meant to put on. So let's do it. One small step for a moment. And here is the Truck Festival morning. I actually slept really, really well, despite only having 1 sleeping bag and 1 pillow. But it's not too cold here. It's a nice campsite, it's quiet, it's not like that rowdy kind of Reading set fast deck chairs and throw them over hedges energy. So yeah, let's make it a good day with interviews. If we can find some tarot cards, we can complete our Genevieve Miles interview, which we didn't get to do yesterday because she forgot to bring her tarot cards, which is, it's just shameful really. Good morning, Truck Festival, day 2. I've got my breakfast. This bacon and sausage baguette was £9.50. Anyone tell me if there's actually a good reason why festival food costs more, other than they know people have no alternative? Because I didn't actually pay to get in, I didn't really have the energy to be really pissed off about it, but you know, my hair's a mess. Nice, and I could have got a bacon roll for half the price of this one here, with that sticky as a result. This looks like the England game. Bit of a view washout at the football, and a bit of a washout outside today. But I'm going to this feeling tent now to see Santu. I can pronounce their name weirdly. One of the best vocalists in the Birmingham scene. And it's just nice having a new community like 88 Miles and Santu here at Truck Festival. I just need to remember where this feeling tent actually is. They all look the same, they're all blue.
Hands together live for this feeling at Truck 23. It is Santu!
The heavens have opened in two ways. Obviously, it's tipping it down with rain, but also Z's voice from Santu. I think probably one of the best new live bands around, maybe in the world, maybe even in the UK. They've got a weird like Eurovision glam rock energy to them. We should be entering them in 2024 for Eurovision. And it's just sick to see like Midlands acts represented as well. Oxford Symphony Orchestra are just on the main stage. First act of the day. I've got a few I want to see later. I want to try and go to every tent. Jonathan Pye is on, doing a comedy set. And Dead Letter are going to be on at the market stage. I've heard very good things about Dead Letter. So definitely want to catch them, maybe try getting into. But I think today, there's less interviews planned in the book, so it might be a bit more of a vlog format, but we'll see what we can pull off, chat. I'll just try and blag my way into an interview with Alt J, so I can ask them about the put it in my butt cover.
I need to slow down before I suffocate myself in my dreams. That's all you said. I do hard rocks in my face. Take the pain away by closing up, but nothing soft to take away from the heart. Time to hold everyone sooner than I love. Lately I've been stuck in the sunshine in my mind. No more around in the super light in my mind. Reminding to slow down. Reminding to slow down. Give me a sky. Thank you so much. My name is Gengahr. I will reach you too far. The words are, loving you is so simple. That makes living hard. Can you sing it with me? Loving you is so simple. That makes living hard. One more time, you ready? Loving you is so simple. That makes living hard. And now you're so pretty, like a little child. I hatched the smell of life. I follow my nose. Feel sweet as the sand that moves. So all alone. Now you're calling me, asking for my sugar. Try to say I really thought we had the real chill way. I'm spending my days hanging around you. Don't wish you were here, just wish it was. This time last year was hanging around you.
Hey Genevieve, Miles, backstage at Truck. How's it going?
Hi, really good.
It's a beautiful performance, and I think the one thing that I think about your music now is it's like the dichotomy of emotions. You have like the high euphoria of Sunshine in My Mind, and then songs like Ocean that are very kind of brooding and genuinely quite sad, I think. And is it good, the one as well? Like, so how do you feel as an artist? I feel you're very like uninhibited and unchained. You have a full spectrum of emotions in your music now.
Yeah, I think for so many years, I mean, that is what the song Good is about, was like just the end of pretending to be happy all the time. And yeah, I really love being able to, like, when you're sharing a space with people at a gig, like, I really love encouraging everyone to feel like all the emotions that we have been feeling in the week leading up to going to a festival, and when you're there and like releasing that, like that's what going to gigs and festivals is for. It's for release.
The plan for this interview originally was to do tarot card reading. Someone forgot their tarot cards.
It was me.
Just you. Probably should have bought some myself, but no. We have sorted it out because I've actually managed to find a tarot card app online that gives you tarot cards. So we're going to do a reading together. Do you use tarot cards quite a lot?
So I love tarot, but I'm still a student of tarot. But the feedback that I often get from people when I read their tarot is that I'm way too positive. But
Don't hold back on me, Genevieve. Lay into me.
I really think the way that I use them is like for like positive messages of like I don't know, like I also love using like angel cards, which is like calling in the angels that are with you. So I think that I use these in a similar way of like more for comfort rather than I think people want to use them for doom. Like people like tell me when I'm gonna die, and like I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna tell you that everything's okay. Just to warn you now, this will be positive.
Thanks. You're not going to tell me when I'm going to die.
No, you're gonna feel good.
Okay, good. So the 3 cards, how does it work? We have 3 blank cards on the app in front of us.
So the 3 cards represent past, present, and future. But I'm just hoping that they're ones that I know well. If they're not, so start on this end.
I've got the 6 of Cups. What does the 6 of Cups mean?
Wow, the best way to read them is to like look at the picture. There's like a beautiful blue sky, so like that's like happy times. There's a lot of like yellow, like that's like a very bright, lovely colour. There's lots of flowers, so it feels like quite like celebratory. Celebratory, is that?
Celebratory.
Celebratory. Like the size of the cup is very big, so maybe you're being too generous.
I find that relatable. I think I am too generous. I need to be.
In the past as well, so maybe you've learned a lesson from that.
It's like the cards know me better than I know myself.
Well, yeah, they do. So let's do present.
So this is the present card, and it is the
4 cups.
3 of Cups. I have many plentiful cups.
So this one is also very celebratory. Oh my god, I can't say it.
Celebratory.
Celebratory. So I would say that now, so this is present. So do you feel like now maybe you've learned how to give, but also like trusting that other people have what they need? Because the other people on this card, like they're celebrating with their own cups. So maybe it's like getting to a point where you can trust that other people can fill their own cups, and then you can all be in like a better place together, and you can celebrate that.
Giving them too much from my cup and leaving my cup empty as a result.
So it's like abundance, like you all have enough.
We all win together.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and like it's a good, like yeah, like it says there, it's like community. Like you have, yeah, you're building like.
I feel that. That's big, like mid to late 20s energy. Yeah. Learning like adults.
Yeah, exactly.
Finally, the future. Fingers crossed for death. No pressure. It is 8 of Wands.
Okay. I think this might be wrong. If anyone's watching this and they're annoyed at me for being wrong, but I think Wands is like masculine energy. But yeah, I really don't know much about Wands actually. But what's going on here? It's like, I mean, it doesn't look like a very scary card, does it? It's like beautiful. It's a beautiful blue sky. It looks like a pretty happy day. There's like water. I mean, you've got a lot of elements there because you've got air, like there's a lot of sky. You've got water and you've got earth because there's like all the beautiful hills. I mean, that looks like quite a nice future, doesn't it? What is it saying about it? Should we see what that says?
It's about taking swift action, moving forward with a plan as quickly as possible, energizing yourself. I'm drinking a coffee right now.
Yeah, there you go. That is your future.
Candid crushed it. Midlands family strong at Truck Festival, and big image coming later. My main camera has finally died now, so I'm kind of just vlogging on my phone for the rest of the weekend. But you know, we do what we can, guys. And up next, the Dead Letter, a band I'm super gassed to see. I've heard big things about them. Maya Beth from Radio 1's a big fan. Also, bingo updates. I've done tarot cards for Genevieve now, which is big hype. And also, I did get recognised last night, so I am ticking that one off for the clout. I didn't film it. I didn't get recognised on camera. Maybe that will still happen, but it happened. Okay, you can't take it away from me. So on my truck festival bingo, I've still got join a mosh pit, and I feel like with Dead Letter, this might be the best chance I've got. So fingers crossed. Of the fucking festival. Unbelievable. I missed the shot when the lead singer was literally crowd surfing over everyone, but man, I was in the midst of it and that was fucking incredible. This rain, oh, that's what I need right now. In other news, we have reached mud saturation point, and these are the only shoes I have. And with that, we have found the best costumes at Truck Festival. Because the Assist boys said, apparently mate, there's a red tent next to us that's blown over, so it's either yours or Mikey's, and I didn't pin mine down last night. The conditions yesterday were fine, but as you can see from my hair, it's pretty windy today, so let's go survey the damage. I've bumped into Big Image though and reminisced with them, so let's set the chimney. So God bless the Assist boys, who not only righted my tent, but I'm pretty sure George put my roof on, which I didn't have on last night. And this is what me and Poppy were talking about, where without this bit of black covering on the top of the tent, you just see straight in. However, you can see in these high winds, it's just going to fall over if I don't actually do some DIY. So I can't always just let indie bands babysit me. However, because one of the assists technically put the roof on my tent, that means I've fulfilled a tile in Truck Festival Bingo, which is get a band to put on my tent. I'm claiming that one, guys. Every little victory. Job's a good one. Shame about my hair. Cows over in that field. When I was here with Ivory Wave, who are now a Big Image, their whole stage was basically just a farmyard. There he is. We've got the full Big Image TVs and everything. Is it more heavy lifting, Seb? I'm loving the TV setup. It's like you're just electricians in your as well as band. What have we got? Oh, the big image TV right there.
You know what it is?
Have you got a TV tattoo, Luke? No, not yet. That's when the album gets number one. When the album when the album gets released. That's a binding contract. I need to get the autograph on it. Will you sign it for me? Always. That's a short set. I've got to get it in shot. Classic. Does it feel emotional being back here, George?
Yeah, of course, mate.
Together, 2018.
Getting old, mate.
We are, we're all old. Do you like my shirt?
Yeah, I love it. Even on which one?
I was going to say, back is forever. But this is the actual van we were sitting on top of. I've got the photo as a screenshot, so I'll save it and show it to you.
Yeah.
I'll insert it in here with Sugar Thief and the Cosmics, all the legends.
Mate.
What was the secret official reason why the name changed from My Way to Big Image?
Bored of it, mate, to be honest.
Just bored.
Wanted to change, mate. Do you know what I mean?
The stage is looking wild with all the TVs, which are like the big image.
Mate.
I didn't know Seb had a tattoo.
Yeah, of the TV.
Luke agreed on camera to get one when the album comes out.
I'd get one as well, yeah.
You should get one in.
I've got an
You must be like an expert at wiring in old 90s TVs now.
Yeah, getting me for work.
Yeah, hire this man. There's not that much money in music, but wiring the old school TVs always. You've got like what 5 or 6 songs in your set.
Yeah.
So you're gonna do like a 10-minute version of Club.
Yeah, of course.
Because I was gonna say
it is.
You're gonna pack it out.
Yeah, extend it now.
I can't wait for it. What are those? Pretty team song. They're fucking good, mate.
You're all right, I know some of you are here during the sound check. You're already having dancing during the sound check, which is always a good sign. If you want to make your way closer to the stage, that would be fantastic. Get all the way from Birmingham, live for Truck Festival.
They love it.
This feeling, it is Big Image.
Truck Festival. I know it's raining, I know it's grey, but we're gonna have a fucking party in here tonight, yeah? I wanna have every single one of you's energy on 100%, yeah?
I told them it'd be a big crowd.
Alright, pass it to you, yeah? Can you catch? I don't think I can throw for one, so... Alright. To this out, man. Cheers, buddy. Yes, Truck Festival. My memories now stay. People say just saturate, but I don't care. I'm even strange. Deep down on ya, 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 deep down on ya.
Mate, I said it would be fucking big. I said it would be big. You fucking killed it. Best one, yeah. That was fucking better than last time even. Wired, mate, wired. The proof's right there. The song's here. It's so good. That's, Luke, that's the first time I've seen a mosh pit on this stage. First pit I've seen a mosh pit on a stage all weekend. That's just what Big Image do. Let's do the mosh pit. These TVs, man. Where do you actually get the TVs from?
So, Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, hang on. Facebook Marketplace, dude.
Hotel you can get into.
What, do you steal them or buy them?
Permanently borrowed.
Okay.
Just no boots in this, right? No boots in it.
What are those?
What are those?
Now it's a festival. Oh my god. Poor guy. I hope he doesn't go over again, but I think he might. Oh shit. Oh shit. Poor girl, man. They're all going over, man. They're all going. So we're going to tick another stage off the bingo card now. The Nest. Trawlers are playing there. And I caught them actually on the same stage as Lovejoy played at Live at Leeds the last time we did Festival Bingo. So it feels only right to include them in this. got back to my tent last night, everything was actually wet. Like the underside of my pillow, I think you can see. Well, you were telling the vlog, but it's still damp. And I kind of just had to like lie in it and dry it off with my body heat. So a proper camping experience. We're going home today. Don't know how long I'm going to stay. There's a small chance I'll get an everything interview. I spoke to the press people, and I really want to karaoke No Reptiles with them because I can do the start. And I have done that already in an interview with a band called Shy Brides. So I believe in myself, but my camera's dead, my main one, so I'm just on my phone now. So if I interview them, I'm going to have to do it like literally this on a selfie camera. My shoes are in a state, but at least the weather's better. I woke up and the tent was quite nicely like a sauna because of the humidity from all the water that managed to get in, I think, when my tent blew over, and the heat of Sunday. Felt quite nice, felt quite humid. So yeah, we'll see what we can do today. You actually started diving, like, but I thought you were backstage, so where was the mud backstage? Were you in the crowd that time?
I think he was walking down the hill, to be fair.
Yeah.
Man, you climbed to the top of the tent and slid down the fucking...
Slide down. The assist have gone. I'm alone in the universe. Well, not really, but they're driving back. I'm going back a bit later. I've got my Lando hat on because he qualified. Well, no, I support him wherever he qualifies, but he's P3, so a chance he might win at the Hungarian Grand Prix this weekend. And yeah, now I guess we want to fulfill the last parts of the bingo card that we can. I think the tambourine one is off. Crowd surfing. Do I feel that brave? Maybe. We'll see. At least the weather is a lot more beautiful today. I'm getting away with shorts. And visiting every stage. That's the very achievable one. There's one to go. I've forgotten its name, but it's like a comedy tent, so I think we'll just pop down there, check it off the bingo card and see some top tier comedy at Truck Festival. And this will be the final stage on Truck Festival Stage Bingo. Well, you can probably see the kind of view I actually had of Matt Richardson, so I thought I'd dip. But it's actually really cool being back here because this used to be a music stage, and I really vividly remember like being back here with Sugar Thief and the Cosmics and Ivory Wave, who are now big image the last time I was here. So I'm glad I came to this stage, even if I saw literally nothing. I've just found out I'm actually doing an interview today. Gengahr are free, so we're going to chat to them about Pokemon and stuff, and how trampolines are banger, and how I saw them at my first festival. But Last Dinner Party up first, one of the most hyped indie bands of the year. So we're going to catch them and then go write some interview notes down on a piece of paper probably, because I normally have them on my phone, but my main camera's dead, so I'm going to have to film on this during the interview.
This
Party were absolutely incredible. I think that might even be the standout set of the whole festival for me. If I'd gone in knowing nothing about them, I'd have been so blown away by that. And even going in knowing there's a lot of hype behind them, just instrumentally, it's like having that many members of the band, such a rich sound. And I have a feeling the lead singer might be a creative writing student, definitely English and creative writing, because the lyrics, I think, actually remind me of like New Arctic Monkeys. I think lyrically, Last Dinner Party, probably the strongest band I've seen all weekend so far. Big things from them. Gonna go back to tent and then get ready for the Gengahr interview to wrap up the festival. Gengahr, behind the scenes of Truck Festival. How are you guys doing? Thanks for chatting.
Yeah, we're good, man.
It's actually quite emotional for me chatting to you here because the first ever festival I went to was Green Man Festival in 2015. That was where I discovered you. I think I saw you on the main stage. So firstly, I wanted to ask you if you have any memories of that. It's such a beautiful place in the Brecon Beacons.
I think I was wearing this same shirt. Really? I think this might be the last time. That might be the last time I wore this shirt at a festival. I thought that this morning. So yeah, serendipity or whatever.
So that's the word. So the main takeaway from this interview is the Gengahr don't evolve with the fashion trends. They just stay on the straight and narrow.
It's all about sustainability. So I think that was one of our first ever festival performances. So that's amazing that you were there. That was on. Was it Warpaint played after us?
Yeah, it was Warpaint. It stuck with me because I turned 21 watching like James Blake under a full moon. So it's a pretty good festival experience.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a beautiful festival. We've got a lot of time for Green Man.
And just to get it out of the way, like your name does actually come from the Pokemon. Is that true?
Yeah, that's the. I mean, I think we had a very naive moment where we had a few pints and we had to change our name, and we sort of thought that no one would really question it, and it just sounded like it would be like kind of like an in-joke, I guess.
Yeah.
But Pokemon's not going anywhere. It's got bigger.
I think it was a lull at Pokemon.
It's got more successful, and we've not outgrown Pokemon yet. That's the problem.
No.
So we need to keep working at it.
You need to blow up in Japan to really outgrow Pokemon. Is there a plan there?
It feels potentially overly ambitious now to try and supersede Pokemon. We might just have to live with them, I think.
Yeah. Coexist. Gengahr the Pokemon and Gengahr the band. Is Gengahr actually your favourite Pokemon, or have you changed your decisions?
I think collectively it might be. It certainly has to be now, if it wasn't before.
Yeah. I think Trampoline, as well as a song by you guys that really stands out to me. I think it's one of the most beautiful album closers I've actually ever heard. It's, you know, since I actually heard you perform it at Green Man, I think there's something kind of ethereal about it, and when it's kind of fading out and you're singing like I love it when you're high. What's the story behind that song? Is there a specific memory?
I can't even remember, to be honest. It was so long ago. But it is a song I would, maybe we'll revive it for the UK headline run.
Yeah. Does that mean it's not on tonight?
It's definitely not on tonight.
Oh, that's a shame.
Exclusive for you, sorry, can confirm. But yeah, maybe September.
Bring it to Hare and Hounds, which is literally down the road from me in Birmingham.
All right. It's on the list.
How does it feel to have Red Sun Titans out in the wild? Because I guess it's the big run up to an album release, and now you finally put it out there. Been positive?
Yeah, I mean, it feels good. It feels good to be back. I feel like we've been out for a while. We're still finding our feet a little bit. I mean, we did Secret Garden Party yesterday. Today is a new one, and it's starting to feel more comfortable.
Yeah, absolutely. Just very grateful to be back in festivals, doing these slots. It's been a while since we've done anything, so it's good to be back.
On the tour. I think A Ladder, when I heard that come out, that almost like reignited a lot of my Gengahr excitement that I remember from 2015. I think it's actually one of my songs of the year so far. I think you recorded a lot of the album in lockdown, and the lyrics, especially for me, are quite captivating. I think they're quite abstract. So what feelings do you have about that song? Like, what place were you in when you wrote that one?
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, a lot of it was written with inside my mind, because there wasn't a lot of external experience to delve into, perhaps for the first time. So yeah, I mean, it's a lot of the album is kind of a journey of the mind, I feel.
Do you think it's more important for lyrics to mean something or to sound good? Because I think the lyrics on A Ladder, like phonetically, the patterns and the vowels you're using, it's so infectious to the ear.
I try and do both.
Yeah. The classic. Well, Arctic Monkeys, the car, I think maybe consensuously does both. So that's the dream.
That is the dream. That's the aspiration. You gotta strive for that perfection.
So do you guys have conversations about the lyrics within the band?
No, not my department.
genius lyrics, a ladder for us. Things like a steeple and a cross, look at us. There's a lot of kind of, I don't know, architectural references and...
Did do 2 years at architecture school, maybe that's it.
Maybe. It's all coming out. It's all coming out.
Got a record deal, the rest is history.
Absolutely. Is a fruit bat princess dragon still the favourite dog breed in Gengahr? Has it evolved?
I think my wife wrote that.
Yeah. She, the unofficial social media manager of Gengahr.
Yeah, she's content advisor.
What's your dog called?
Yoshi.
What's the real? There you go. Another video game reference. What is it with Gengahr and video game references?
Again, my wife named that dog, so yeah.
So she's not really a fruit bat princess dragon.
She is a bit, yeah. It's not inaccurate.
What would be your pop cover if you had to do one?
I don't know. We did a good one. What was the one on Radio 1 we did? Oh yeah, we did Harry Styles and Drake.
Wow. How was it like? As it was, or something like that?
It was, and just hold on, we're going home.
It's funny with Harry. I feel like because he's inspired by actually the kind of music that you've always made on his latest album, so it comes full circle.
I had a lot of people texting me saying that they thought it sounded like Gengahr, and I'll take it as a compliment.
Definitely. Harry Styles is a big Gengahr fan. That's the takeaway from this interview. Guys, it's been so great chatting to you. Plans for the future? Anything to expect for the rest of the year?
Just more, man.
More Gengahr, more life, like Drake would want, more everything. Cool, thanks very much, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Stone have just gone past me on a truck. And yeah, that's the end. That is the end of the Truck Festival vlog. 3 days of pure indie carnage. Oh no, this is actually one of the best festivals I've ever been to. I haven't been to a whole load, but what I've seen so much with smaller festivals and bigger festivals alike is the stages like BBC Introducing or the smaller tents get really empty crowds. But the amazing thing about this festival is my friends' bands, the big bands, everyone I saw got an amazing crowd. And it just feels so well organised, so accommodating. And Truck Festival, you're always looking for family with a smaller festival, I think, and that's definitely what we got here. So I just want to say a massive thank you to them. Behind the scenes, Jamie, Shannon, like the people who are doing the PR stuff, and obviously all the bands for being great with me. Make sure you give this video a like and a subscribe, follow all the bands that I've chatted to, and let me know in the comments section, which I would point to if I wasn't carrying stuff, what festivals you'd like to see me vlog next. Peace out, guys, and stay rocking in the free world. Do. Don't see me.
Enjoy your time?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I was doing press, so I was doing some interviews with bands, and yeah, it was always I came down by myself.